positions around the ship. Well, a very good evening, everyone, and welcome back to our farewell variety showtime. Sadly, one of our last gatherings together here, but I have to start by asking, have you guys had a good week with us? That is what we like to hear. It's been a pleasure to have you all on board for our Thanksgiving cruise. And of course, the night is still young. We have a lot going on around the ship after this. Just to get a couple of bits of business out of the way before we get to the fun of our show. Tomorrow, of course, we are arriving into Tampa, Florida. By now, you should have received a flyer into your stateroom called Tips for an Easy Departure. It lays out everything you need to know about our arrival into Tampa. To break it down very quickly for you, there are two options. Our most recommended one in Tampa is our self-assist departure. This means you're willing and able to take all of your own luggage off with you, and it's perfect if you're in a rush to get home or you have an early flight tomorrow. As soon as we receive the clearance, you're welcome to go when you're ready with the self-assist. For everyone else, please just make sure you put those luggage tags on your luggage and place your luggage outside your staterooms by 10 p.m. tonight, and then just refer to that flyer for the meeting times and meeting points for tomorrow. And of course, we won't let you guys go hungry. There are breakfast options as well before you head off the ship. When you get home tomorrow, you'll receive by email a guest satisfaction survey. We just ask you to take a few minutes to fill in this survey, and if there are any crew members, as one of our senior officers on board, we love to share this feedback and give them a pat on the back, so please write down their names if anyone has made your vacation experience extra memorable this cruise. But right now, I think it's about time we bring out the star of tonight's farewell showtime. We saw him a couple nights ago, and it's my pleasure to welcome back to the stage an award-winning comedy magician. Please put your hands together, everyone, one more time for Bill Cook.
Thank you, Caroline. Good evening, friends. What a treat to have all of you here again. I'm so glad you came back. I'll be doing the self-assist, so you'll see me pulling all my crud tomorrow. Yeah, that'll be me. I have a really vain question before we get started. See if you remember. And everybody said, it's my favorite part of the day. It really is. And this is another vain question I have to know. Do you like the suit? Yeah? Salvation Armani. I did not. Salvation Armani. I did not fit when I bought the suit. I bought the suit March 1st of 2020. Washy-washy. This is amazing. This is the stuff in your room, actually. This is that one-ply stuff that you can see each other through. Where if you push too hard, you give yourself an exam. Yeah. Let me show you why I call it magic paper, friends. It lets me practice my French. Oui. Oui. Oui, oui. Oui, oui, oui. Omelette du fromage. That means cheese omelet for tomorrow morning's breakfast at o'clock in the morning. Oui, oui. Marie Chevalier, Eiffel Tower, oui, Marie, baguette bonsoir, French toast. Oui, 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 and oui. There you go, friends. Used for its intended purposes. For after I go wee in public. That's gross. Give me that back. Thank you. You can sit. You've had this for 6 seconds. Why is it wet? Don't answer that. Friends, I've called it magic paper, but there's been no reason for me to have done so. Let me show you why I do. It begins with one piece in the magician's pocket for my pocket square. Then there's a drum roll. Magic paper. I love that trick, and everybody said, Queen of the Royal Caribbean, Radiance of the Seas. May you live long in two-ply. Give another round of applause for being absolutely amazing. I have a couple confessions to make, friends. It's the last night. Time to confess. Confession number one, I have 3 vices. They're all on my workbenches at home. Dad jokes. What did you expect? Another confession I have to make is English confuses the snot out of me. I'm a native English speaker. I speak English and sarcasm fluently. And proof that English bothers me, I can demonstrate with 4 pieces of PVC plastic. 4 pieces of PVC plastic is enough to show you all why English drives me absolutely bonkers. This is a hole card. It's a card with a hole in it. This is a whole card. This is another whole card, and this is also a whole card. There's an a-hole on stage. On the back of the whole cards, I have painted them red, so you can differentiate between the whole card and the whole card. That's what you need to know, is that the backs of the whole cards are red, and the whole cards have a hole in it. You line it up, you get what's called a spot card. Ooh ah, big deal. But here's the thing, that spot card is magical. If I merely snap my finger, one of those whole cards actually completely changes into a spot card. Actually legitimately changes into a spot card. So now I have one spot card, two whole cards, and a whole card. Annoying, isn't it? If I take one of the whole cards and merely tap it 5 times on the spot card, I get a whole card with a bunch of spots on it. So now I have a spot card and a whole card with a bunch of spots, a whole card, and a whole card. If I merely line up the edge of the whole card on the back of the whole card, give it a spin 1, 2 times, and pull again, I now get a spot card with a hole in it. So I have a spot card, a whole card with a bunch of spots in it, a spot card with a hole in it, and a whole card. Now I did lie to you at the beginning, friends. This was never a whole card. This was a spot card. The spot covers the whole card. Yeah. So I got a spot card that covers the whole card. I've got a whole card with a spot. I have a whole card with a bunch of spots, and I have a spot card. And friends, while everyone was paying attention to what I was doing with the spots, no one was paying attention to the whole. That's why English drives me nuts. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Friends, this is the world-famous napkin trick. Trick is easy. Begin by waving the napkin in the air. Take the napkin and push it down into your fist. As it goes into your fist white, you snap your finger, it comes out the other side red. Goes in white, comes out red. This is why I wear sunscreen when I go bathe by the pool. Okay. Goes in white, comes out red, in white, out red. Goes all the way down inside of the hand as the white napkin comes out the other side, the red napkin. And that, my friends, is the world famous color changing napkin trick. Thank you! Would you like to learn how it's done? Get 2 napkins. But you were expecting like something different, right? No, it's 2 napkins, the red one and the white one, which is still held at the fingertips. Now, how the trick works is the red napkin starts tucked firmly but held gently inside of my hand. You want to keep as much of the red inside of your hand as possible, because any part of it that sticks out is, como se dice en español, stupid. Estúpido? No mames, wait, that's the nickname my ex-girlfriend gave to me. She said it meant handsome. She called me poquito estúpido. I don't think that's right. Here's the deal. The red napkin starts in your hand. It actually starts in your right hand. Now, fun fact, you can hold 2 items in your hand at the same time. A lot of people don't know that. That's a trick that magicians do all the time. Okay, a lot of people who go grocery shopping know that. You hold 19 bags in your fingers, you watch your fingers change colors, same dice. You can actually hold the red napkin and the white napkin at the same time in your hand. That's what I did. Came out of the box like this. You touch your hands together briefly, leaving the red napkin behind. That is the hardest part of the trick. Practice it 14, 15 years, you got this, okay? Now, the audience will always look at what the magician looks at. So notice I did this. I did not do this. Needless to say. Take the white napkin, push it in the top, pull the red napkin out of the bottom. Do not do this. That's bad. That shows too. I shouldn't have to say it. You want to keep the white all the way in the top with the red in the bottom. But what happens if you get stuck halfway? And someone says, hey, why don't you open your hand and show us how the trick is done? No. That's when you need a magic wand so you can smack that person in the face. No. Sorry, the Aries came out again. You wave the wand over the napkins, giving them just a second to fuse into one solid napkin. every single time. Does anyone have any questions about that? Good. Kardashians are fake plastic humans. So some of you disagree? They did it to them. Look, they are billionaires. They can take it. I'm barely a hundredaire. I can dish it. One of the hardest family conversations I had to have was earlier this year. My 9-year-old niece says to me, and I quote, "I want to be like Kim Kardashian one day." I'm not kidding. My sister had to say to me, "You have to remember, she hasn't been around for the other stuff. All she's been around for was TV show, makeup line, Kanye West. That's all she knows. So be prepared." Let's see. Where? You with the face and the red shirt. You have a face. What's your name? What? Rachel. Catch the egg. I picked you because you were wearing Nike and Under Armour clothing. I'm assuming you could catch the egg. Rachel, is that a fake plastic egg? Yes or no? Yes. Do you know where I get fake plastic eggs from? Bass Pro Shop. I buy a fake plastic chicken. And then I wait. I'm a very patient man. I'm so patient, I will wait for you to skirt over all these people and make it to those stairs. Give it up for Michelle. Come on, fellas. Hold up, hands first. Right this way, my friend. The center stage. Welcome to the stage, Michelle. Number one. Place you are number one. Stage number. Say hi, Michelle. Hi. Say hi. Where are you from? From Austin, Texas? Nice. Let's see. The stars at night are big and bright.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
One person over there. Okay. You're a ventriloquist. Good for you. Besides the egg, I also have this. It's the bag. It's a red bag with a black inside, or it's a black bag that's red on the inside that's inside out. Doesn't matter. It matches your clothes. That's why I picked you. I'm a fashionista. Place the egg inside of the bag. Do you see the egg?
Yes.
Do you feel the egg? I actually picked you for 2 reasons. One, you match the bag. 2 is you're there to make sure I don't cheat, that nothing goes up my sleeve, in my coat, or towards my table. If you sense that I am cheating, you get to tackle me like your favorite sports player. And I'm not typecasting, but I'm hoping that your favorite sport is solitaire? Chess, Pokemon Go. Basketball. Good luck, pal. I don't play basketball. I was the ball. Your job is to make sure I don't cheat. What are you there to make sure I don't do? Say cheat. Don't say cheat. Just say cheat. Very good. Brevity. Do you feel the egg on my hand? Yes. I'm going to leave it floating in front of your face. I'll show the ball, or the bag, to be completely empty. Reach inside the bag, pull the bottom of the bag inside out. Reach inside, pull it inside out. Pull the bottom inside. Very nice. It's empty, yes? My hand is empty. My hand is empty. You can see all the way down to the bottom. It is completely empty, like my bank account. College. You smile at that, kid. You'll know one day, don't worry. I leave the bag at my fingertips. I leave the bag here. I grab the egg. I look at it. I toss it into the air. I follow it with my eyes. I catch it with a swing of the bag. I show my left hand empty. I reach inside. I pull out what I find, and the audience goes crazy. It's expected when I do it. When he does it, you guys are going to go bananas. Now, I don't know when bananas became the measurement for psychosis, but I need you guys to go a whole bunch, okay? Is it bunch? Bunch of bananas? Bushel of apples, bunch of egg in bag. Do you see? Do you feel? You're there to make sure I don't cheat. What are you there to make sure I don't do? You're good. You feel the egg on my hand. I leave it floating there again. Don't run away. Kid down front. You are now the hands and the eyes of the audience. Come here. You're close. Come here. Reach inside. Pull the inside out. Pull. It's empty, yes? Hand is empty. Hand is empty. You are the audience member verifying for everybody. It's empty, yes? Rochelle, point your finger. Thank you. Point your fingers towards the audience. Now towards each other. Now down. With this hand, pinch there. With this hand, pinch there. You can still see it's empty. Keep holding on with your right hand, let go with your left. Very good. Move the bag all the way to your right. Show your left hand empty. Grab the egg out of the air. Air. Yeah. Doing great. Look at it. Toss it into the air. Follow with your eyes. Catch it with a big swing of the bag. Big swing of the bag. What kind of swing is that, kid? Like Elvis Presley. Good enough. Show your left hand empty. With your left hand, reach inside the bag. With your left hand, pull out what you find and show the audience. Fantastic, my friends. You were excellent. Thank you so much. You were great. You may go back to your family. Give it up for Michelle. Magic is anytime someone will say pick a card or have a card trick or a coin trick for someone, that kind of micro magic was born way before Chicago ever took the map. But close-up magic, as Chicago defines it, is bringing personality and humor into your magic. I don't know if that's working. Let's go to the next cue and see if it comes up. Hopefully. Maybe. Oh, it's a little dark. It'll get there. It'll get there. Sometimes technology is your friend until it isn't. Oh, look. A deck of cards appears. So, oh, that wasn't a magic trick. No, that was not. I appreciate the enthusiasm. That's not the trick, friends. Okay, we can read that. I say that Chicago was born on the north side, or close-up magic like this was born on the north side of Chicago in a bar restaurant called Shulian's. From Shulian's, this style of magic took off around the world, and adding personality and inviting people to be with you on stage became the norm. So now if you've ever seen anybody do this style of magic, that was born in my city. And I'm proud to carry that tradition on. And I want to tell a story. It's a rite of passage story for magicians in the Chicagoland area to do this trick. It's a storytelling trick utilizing a deck of cards and a story about a bellman at one hotel in Chicago called the Ambassador East Hotel. The Ambassador East Hotel was a hotel where anybody who was anybody needed to be seen. That's where you were known to be famous, was at their bar called the Pump Room. And the Pump Room had booth number 1. And if anybody was anybody, they would be seen at the Pump Room in booth number 1. Now the bellman for the hotel was getting the bar ready one Sunday morning, and the door swings open and in walks a guy dressed like a king. As fast as he came in, he left, came back just a couple seconds later with 3 other gentlemen dressed just like him. The 4 guys said to Sam the bellhop, "Hey, would you mind if we stuck around and played a game of cards?" Sam said, "It's still early, I don't care." The 4 guys got to playing and they realized that they knew each other's ticks, tells, and lies, and they would be interested in having some more company. They said, "Sam, could you find us any other poker players?" Sam said, "Not a problem, I'll see what I could do." Sam took a walk, 1, 2, 3 blocks, came back to the 4 kings and said, "I found you 4 card players. They're 4 brothers. They're all named Jack." The king said, "Sam, they're perfect. Where on earth did you find 4 players at this time of day?" Sam said, "Oh, the 654 Club right up the block." They said, "Sam, they're perfect. Here's a $2 tip for your efforts," which back in the day was a lot more than $2 today. Now, the kings and the jacks get to playing cards, and they realize it's just 4 dudes sitting around playing cards. They'd like some female companionship. They said to Sam, "Would you mind going to get us a couple females?" Sam said, "Not a problem. I can make that happen." Sam took a walk down the block, came right back and said, "I found you a couple of brunettes and a couple of redheads." They said, "Sam, they're gorgeous. Where did you find them?" He said, "Oh, not too far away. Just down at the 654 Club right down the block. Sam, here's a $2 tip for your efforts. Thank you for being so great." Now, the guys and the girls are playing cards, and the guys are realizing that the girls are far better card players than they will ever be, and they've run out of money. The only thing they have is a $40 check. They said to Sam, "We're out of money. Can you cash us this check?" Sam says, "It's Sunday. I'll do my best." Sam took a walk 1 block away and said, "The best I could do was not 20s, but 4 10s. Is that okay?" They said, "Sam, that's perfect. Here's a $2 tip for your efforts." So the guy's really starting to like this guy. They said that he reminded them of this magician they saw on Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines, this guy, Bill Cook. Sam goes, nah, nobody's that nice. They said, Sam, we're gonna guess you're 38. He said, I'm close, I'm 39. Do you live close by? 1329 West 8th Street. Do you ever gamble, Sam? Every single day at the 654 Club right up the block. Do you ever see any good cards? Actually, I did. There was this captain on this Royal Caribbean ship. He was in one day. He had a full house, 3 7s and a pair of 8s. Did he win the hand? No, he was playing against his cruise director. She had 3 aces and a pair of 9s. Did she win? No, they were playing against their entertainer, magician Bill Cook. He had a straight flush in clubs. And that is the story you have to know. The close-up match in Chicago. What a treat, friends. I've got one last trick to share with you. My question is, have you enjoyed your time once again? I can't thank you enough for staying with me. I can't thank you enough for being here tonight. I get asked questions as a magician a lot. What's your favorite trick? That's hard to say. What's your hardest trick? That's even harder to say, because they're all difficult in their own way. Until I found this one. This one became not only my favorite, but instantly became the hardest thing I do. And I love it because it scares me. And every time I do it, I have the chance to fail. Life exists outside of your comfort zone. Every single time I do this trick, there is a risk it's going to go wrong. There's a risk that the end of my show is going to end on a bomb, and I worry, and I fear, and I love it. The adrenaline rush this gives me is unlike no other. Can I get the house lights up, please, for just a second? Normally when I ask someone for help, I ask someone up close, but tonight, we're not doing that. Balcony, how you doing? There's a young lady in the front row of the balcony, second seat in with her hand up. Hi. Have we talked before this moment? You don't know. You don't remember. What is your name? Luna. Luna, did you know that I was going to be asking for your help with this trick? No. The check is going to clear. Okay. Luna, I need you to think of a playing card. Not out loud yet. And don't let it be a joker. Everyone thinks it's not, the joker's not a playing card, it's a placement holder. Luna, what I have in my possession is a deck of playing cards that are blank from the factory, blank on both sides of the deck, completely blank, but I have written a message on the deck of cards for you, of all people. Luna, a lot of people think I pick certain people because they're prone to pick a card like a queen or a 7 or an ace. I don't care. You can pick any card in the deck. Luna, what card do you want? Yes? Preferably. I'm sorry? The 7 of Hearts. Friends, this is how the show ends. That's not it. This is how the show ends. Luna chose the 7 of Hearts. We've never talked before, but I want you to see what my favorite trick looks like. The 7 of Hearts.
promotion manager, our sports supervisor, your youth staff, and your entertainment activity staff. And now joining us down the aisle, led by Captain Marek and our hotel director, Alex, we have our staff, officers and crew representing over 860 crew members from over 60 different nationalities. Let them hear you, everyone. We bid you farewell for now. As your blues come to an end. And though we bid you farewell for now, let the blues come to an end. With all the magic that the memories stay with me, my friend. Let's hear it for the Radiance of the Seas crew, everyone. Joining me up here this evening, we have representatives from your food and beverage team making 10,000 meals over the last few days for you guys. On this side, we have our wonderful stateroom attendants and many of our hotel senior officers as well. Two gentlemen I'd like to point out to you, first up leading the entire hotel operation on board. Please give it up for our hotel director, it's Alex. And keeping us safe and sound this cruise and entertaining you guys with his singing, please put your hands together for Captain Marek. Well, on behalf of all the staff, officers and crew here on board the Radiance of the Seas, thank you so much everyone for joining us and spending your Thanksgiving with us. We're here in Tampa for the next few months, so please come and visit us again. But right now, we're going to keep those arms free. We want us to come and say goodbye to you, but please everyone, let's hear it one more time for the Radiance of the Seas crew.
Thank you so much. Have a safe journey home, guys. Thank you so much.
Here we are, all the way. Our guest, lovely one. Salute, mixed drinks, Jameson, Glenlivet, red wine, tropical crush, everything. All right. Thank you. You're all the gentlemen. Have yourself.